Hello, we're back for another video. Yeah. You ever have a feeling that you like people at a point in time, but then you start to outgrow them, right? And I think that brings me to the point of today's video is I liked you yesterday, right? Let's say you had a friend like you grew up with, even like from fucking high school, right? Let's say high school was 10 to 15 years away, and you guys connected, you had a commonality and stuff like that. But then nowadays, people just evolve, not change, evolve. Very careful with the wording on that, because as I get older, I realize that the responsibility and the things and the mindset that I'm in isn't like it was all those years ago, right? Like when I was a child, I did childish things. When I came a man, and I put those childish things away. I'm paraphrasing, but the meaning of that is so much very true, right? The things I'm doing now currently as a young man trying to progress and make something of myself, there's goals that I have. I have ambition, within my career, but then also within the lifestyle, right? And there's on a certain timetable. And then I become bored, essentially, when I encounter people, right? Whether that be past, present, or future, and they're not doing anything with their lives, right? It's like I can't fuck with you anymore. I just can't because I'm doing something. I'm going somewhere, right? And I'm not putting myself on a fucking pedestal, right? I'm not the best to ever do it, right? But for me, I'm put my fucking best foot forward, trying to do something, trying to change the narrative, trying to change my reality, and you do nothing. Nothing. Fucking nothing. I liked you yesterday, right? When it fit the time period that we were in, and we weren't doing anything, we didn't have to worry about bills and progressing in lives and doing things and stuff like that. But to be at this age and currently, right, I'm a few years shy of 30, right? This is definitely the pivotal point to just get your shit together, just find out what you'd be doing, because you're setting yourself up for the rest of your entire life, right? And to have a state of cognitiveness, a state of ability to realize, okay, like this is where I'm at in time period, this is my goal, this is what I want to do, whether that be family, career, or what have you. You have to do something. But to do nothing, to have no goal or ambitious, or don't want to do anything, still doing the same shit, coasting from day to day with no directive. That shit just, I can't. I literally can't do it anymore, right? If that's you, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. But you don't have to, or rather I am going to take myself out of the equation. Let's not fuck with each other anymore. It's just pointless. It's just pointless. A lot of people have a little pointless existence. They call it, I think even the young people, they call it NPCs, right? So may this be your wake up call to just do something with your life, right? Because shit, we have so much time. And why would you want to do the same thing over and over again, right? The only thing that's repetitive in my life is the things that I necessarily have to do on a day-to-day basis. Like, yes, I get up early, I do my internship, I go to work, right? But within those things, like it's yes, that's the larger category, but there's a sense of individuality, there's a sense of change, there's just no day is like the same, but to do things that aren't, what's the word I'm looking for? That aren't progressive. Not doing things that are progressive, not doing anything that's to change your reality or has a sense of long-term gratification is just like, what are you doing? But I realize also that I can only, with certain people and individuals, especially now that we're at the age that we're at, You can only lead by example, right? I can tell you 1,000 times you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this, you need to do that, right? But at a certain point, it's on you. So all I can do is just live my life, carry on, and you can see visually the what I went through and then how I get to where I'm going or where I get to where I'm at. But you got to remember where I once was, right? I think the most important thing someone told me, and it's really stick with me, is we all have the same 24 hours in the day, and what you do with it, right? I know what I did with my 24. What are you doing with yours? Subscribe, comment, like, and of course, as always, Jarritos on me.